These guys have not brought a girl like me home before. I can guarantee that.
Coming up tonight, it's Go Granny Go!
Put that little butt on these knees.
Oh my God.
Put that little butt on these knees. Damn, Grandma.
Tila lets them know.
You're gonna find out that I'm a bisexual? Oh, really?
They all go, whoa!
I was shocked. I'm shocked. Put that little butt on these knees. Oh, okay.
All that, and we've got a special guest. Ryan will be joining us in the studio. It all starts now. Hi, everybody. Welcome to The Hangover. I'm your host, Ryan Stout. And in studio, we have Ryan Creighton. While he gets camera ready, let's start the show.
Why am I here?
All right, we put this show together for you folks who can't get enough Tila Tequila. It's where you need to be to see outtakes, interviews, and never-before-seen footage of A Shot at Love. Also, we'll be answering viewer email. This week, there was lap dancing, blasphemy, and special needs kids bonding with Tila over cookies. What's not to love? There's a lot to talk about, so this time, we're breaking it down Amanda style.
Get ready, bitches. It's on.
Oh, I'm ready, Miss Thang. I am ready. Ryan here opened the episode by retroactively offending every girl he's ever dated.
I don't bring a lot of women home because, I don't feel like they deserve to meet my family because, I don't care about them enough.
Honesty. Such a lonely word. Here's something you don't hear very often.
I got 1,600 brothers and sisters, so it's gonna be awesome.
Danny didn't know what to say, and neither do I. Bobby showed Tila where he grew up, which was apparently in the middle of a John Mellencamp song. When Tila got there, she did her best to test Bobby's family. I'm sorry, did I say test? I meant horrify.
Oh no! How did I get this on my... Can you help me wipe this off? Can you help me wipe this off, please? I'm not impressed. I'll be the first to tell you.
Fortunately, Tila turned it on when she needed it, and she and Mrs. Bobby bonded over their mutual hoochiositude.
If we were the same age, we'd be out there getting drunk. If we were the same age, we'd be making out. I just want a few cocktails.
Bobby threw his hat in the ring for worst quote of the week.
My mom likes Tila because she sees a lot of me in Tila. I like to see myself in Tila, too.
Oh, come on, Bobby. You're better than that. Maybe not. Next up, we went to Oregon, where we got to meet Amanda's special needs brothers and sisters. Is it just me, or were you expecting, the fourth one to be Ashley from West Virginia?
When I was 3, I used to spray the poop off the elephants. The carnies would get me to do it.
Those weren't carnies. Next up, Tila went to New Jersey to meet Ryan and his crew. Once again, just to be clear, it's Amanda? They grew up with the special needs kids? Tila turned up the heat at Ryan's house and offered the most sacrilegious prayer I've ever heard.
God, thank you for Ryan's super hot body. Makes me melt like this cheddar cheese on my meats. And thank God for Ryan's super hot family. What are the house rules here? I think his sister's maybe bisexual in a few years. And thank you for the food. Amen.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the super hot Holy Ghost. Amen. Shockingly, Ryan's parents weren't sure about Tila.
Her values are different than my values.
We don't usually talk about nipples at our dinner table.
Well, you were missing out, my friend. You were missing out. Finally, Tila paid a visit to Danny's mother's house. It was now Danny's chance to drop a bombshell of her own on Granny.
I like women. I am gay. Well, honey, Grandma knew.
And Grams was rewarded for her keen observational skills.
Put that little butt on these knees.
After the home visits, it was back to Los Angeles for another elimination, where Ryan seemed confused about the meaning of the word guarantee.
I think I'll lock this thing up. No questions, no guarantees.
At least he got a free waxing out of the deal. Ryan! How'd the touch-up go?
It was all right, but you know, you're next?
Not likely.
No? Oh, man. Guess it's news to you.
So thanks for coming on the show, letting us abuse you in the name of comedy.
It's my pleasure.
You were abused in the name of love. You ate the penis and testicles.
Oh,
you did the
yeah.
waxing, the hot wax poured on you.
Hurt.
After all of that, and she didn't keep you.
That's the wild thing. I did all this stuff for love, and next thing you know, my butt just got kicked to the curb.
Would you do it again?
Absolutely, yes, I would. I would do everything again. The whole experience was just great.
All right, when we come back, we'll talk to our latest casualty of love, Ryan Creighton. Yeah, you can go put clothes on. And we've also got some never-before-seen footage you won't want to miss. And a sneak peek at upcoming episodes. So don't go away. Welcome back to The Hangover. I'm your host, Ryan Stout. And we're back with the latest to lose his shot at love. New Jersey's own Ryan Creighton. Thanks for stopping by, man.
No problem. Pleasure to be here.
Everybody looks at reality TV and they go, yeah, stuff is stage. How much of that was actually real?
Honestly, I cannot speak the truth any more than I'm speaking right now, that everything you see is 100% real. All the drama, all the fighting, all the bickering is real. We had crazy Vanessa.
I'm waiting, let's go!
We had crazy Ashley. Tila! We had Marcus, who laughed like a hyena. We eat, breathe, sleep, and dream Tila. And we have that type of combination. World War III is about to begin.
Tell us a little about Tila and your feelings for her and how they developed. And
Tila is honestly a genuine person. She's great, she's smart, she's funny, and she's very driven. And which is something you want in a companion. After every elimination, you get more attached to her, and like your feelings start to come out. And you know, obviously, I get to know her, and she gets to know me, and we establish feelings, and you just kind of roll with it.
right. Well, let's take a look at your time on the show.
Oh, here we go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
here we are.
My name is Ryan Creighton. I'm 21 years old, and I'm from Trenton, New Jersey. When it comes down to it, like, nobody's got a body like this, baby. Come on now. When I saw Tequila, I was like, oh my god, that is the sexiest woman in the littlest outfit I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, holy crap.
I have a secret. I'm a bisexual.
I had no idea she was liking the vagina as much as I like it too, you know? Like, that's a whole different world that I'm about to enter. I've been an athlete my whole entire life. Competitive is in my nature. I do what I gotta do to get the job done, and that's all it takes.
Ryan's one of those guys where when you first meet them, you're like, ugh, another meathead frat boy. But he's actually a lot of fun. He's really sweet. What are you driving? I'd kill you.
Oh, don't worry, I would never let you fall. Obviously, I fell in love right away. She's just smoking hot. I couldn't ask for a more prettier woman to be trying to date.
Ryan used to have a shot at love.
I've always been confident so far, and I really think this whole family situation is gonna bring pieces together that Tila's missing to make her decision. She's bisexual.
There's just one key left. Ryan, I've had so much fun with you. Unfortunately, my plans are a little bit different.
I've given Tila my heart, and then all of a sudden I get, slapped in the face double time. And it's just like, I'm kind of crushed in a sense to know that, I gave my heart out to somebody, but I can't ask for anything more than meeting great people in this house and just embracing the experiences I've had. And I know I will find love again.
All right, I know that was a really surprising elimination for you.
Yeah.
Now, did you consider just grabbing Amanda by the hair and going Vanessa on her and dragging her down?
I crossed my mind, but...
that crossed everybody's mind. You two were standing there.
I didn't want to mess with Andre the Giant. I want no part of it. I want no part of Andre the Giant.
Is that what everybody called her around the house?
Well, I mean, you look at her. She towers over Tila. So it's just like, wow, I'm not going to mess with you. You're all right. You're bigger than I am, so I'll keep my distance.
Now, there was a word you used a lot on the show.
What's
a word
that?
that you're very fond of. Let's take a look at what that word was.
Well, God forbid. This is definitely a vagina-loving competition, 100%. They think with their head, and they think maybe with their breast or vagina. I don't really know what they're going with. Now, I'm all about the vagina all day, every day, till the day I die. You can block off any other vagina that comes across your face. They wanted her vagina as much as we wanted her vagina. Two vaginas. A woman's vagina. It is superb. They're real protective over their other vaginas. A lovely vagina. Oh, I love the vagina. Lovely vagina. 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 I mean, I'm protected with my vagina, too. If you get close to it, I'm gonna knock you the hell out.
Do you like vagina, Ryan?
You know what? It seems to be that I do. I do.
Aside from being the guy who says vagina a lot, a lot of viewers might not know that you were also the prankster of the house.
Yep.
Let's take a look at that.
Ryan
Ryan is definitely the Joker. He's a crazy.
Okay, let me see who I can get now. Can I find some hot pink nail polish? Start painting his toenails like the professional that I am.
I'm gonna show Ryan. What goes around comes around.
All together, SD. And Brandy and Vanessa were like, Bobby and Steven did it.
Are you serious? You think we put it in your hair?
I did at first, but obviously I see you guys not here, and I definitely don't think you did shaving cream and move real quick. You know, paybacks are bad. Wow, they painted my toenails too. Oh, hey.
So that's your first time seeing who did that to you.
Oh my God.
Thoughts? Reactions?
You know what? I had no idea. Because honestly, when I woke up and I'm looking around, and all I see is Vanessa and Brandy right next to me. I'm like, you bitches, like, why'd you just do this to me? Like, screw you. They're like, we didn't do it. I'm like, okay, well, who did it? Like, Bobby and Steven, because Bobby and Steven were downstairs. And it just didn't come across to me that they actually sprinted out of the room that fast, made it downstairs, and I had no idea.
A few of Ryan's fans emailed us at IamOnMTV.com, and they've got questions.
Oh, God.
Andy from Oregon City asks, did you connect to anybody in the house besides Tila?
I definitely did. I connected with Brandy. When I saw Brandy, I was like, oh my God! I just kept staring at her boobs the whole time. Like I couldn't get my eyes off of them. Like so, it looked like someone just placed them on there and just like they're just unreal. But we never crossed that line because we knew if we obviously we saw with Rebecca and Steven, they hooked up.
Did Rebecca and Steven hook up?
I was right next to him and I heard heavy breathing. I will stand by my word till the day I die that there was something going on with those two.
When we return to A Shot at Love, The Hangover, we'll have more with Ryan, an exclusive peek at upcoming episodes.
You being a sarcastic today?
Yep.
And I'm told there will be melons.
Melons?
Melons.
Interesting.
Welcome back to A Shot at Love, The Hangover. I'm here with Ryan Creighton, the latest to be shown the door by Tila. You know, so much happens every week on the show. We don't have time to show it all in just an hour.
Yeah.
Like you and Bobby, you were engaged in a pretty good rivalry the entire time on the show, but we didn't always get to see it. So let's take a look.
One minute I'm sitting on Bobby's lap and he's like caressing me really softly. Did you mean what you said to me the other night? And you see Ryan's face just like he's getting a little jealous.
Sucks hearing that you guys have a connection.
Well, we have one too.
I know.
Then all of a sudden, the whole vibe changed. Bobby, like, flicked off Ryan. Oh, what was that, Bobby?
That's something in my eye.
What was that?
Something in my eye. You know, he even like threw up the middle finger.
I gave Bobby a kiss, and then Ryan's like, oh, dude.
I hate you. Bastard. He's turning around for this. Bobby had a little makeout session, but then I had an even longer makeout session.
Ryan's kiss lasted longer than mine.
Oh, that's longer. That's long enough.
And he's like, whoa, why did it get that much time? Like, what's going on with that?
So he comes over, tries to break it up.
Sit, boo-boo. Sit. Good dog.
Can I just be with one of you and not have to worry about you guys acting like kids?
Put your tongue back in your mouth.
They're like a bunch of, like, elementary school kids.
You gotta spell something out with the letters, I say. I.
Oh. Yeah, it's about Tila, but it's also about, like, the friendship that you make in this house. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah,
I told you things.
good luck, dude. Good luck to you.
Hell yeah, bro. You too.
And if you wink a out for
How hard is it to watch the girl you're being affectionate with kissing other men and women?
I mean, it is difficult because you obviously establish feelings with somebody. You don't want, like, say your girlfriend go ahead and kissing me. You wouldn't like that, would you?
No.
Exactly. So I don't really like anybody else kissing a girl that I'm trying to love. So it really doesn't work out too well.
Has your family recovered yet from your little trip home with Tila?
Oh yeah, they've recovered. Thank God. It took them about 2.5, 3 weeks, but you know, they're all mentally stable now.
Your sister's not in therapy yet?
Yeah, they're at a shock. You know, everyone's great, living their life, and happy that Tila's not hitting on them anymore.
I think I'm most concerned about your dad.
Oh.
He wasn't sure that Tila was the right girl for you. Let's see his reactions.
Oh, God. What's up, Pop?
Hey, Ryan.
What's going on?
Oh, no.
So what do you think of Tila?
She's alright.
The fact that she's bisexual, does that, like, bother you at all?
It does in a way.
Yeah?
You know, because she's not secure with her life.
I do have a connection with Tila, so it's really important for her to establish connection with my father.
I'm a little bit apprehensive. You know, what if that, you know, you get involved with her and years down the road, she just dumps you to go back on the other side?
Yeah.
Tila should decide that she should be just with men, and that's it. I mean, you can't have both. So, you know, if you get into a relationship with her, be prepared. She's gonna jump the fence. You know, right from wrong.
Oh, I know. I'm aware. He explained to me, he's like, listen, like, honestly, no, this is not the girl for you. And at the same time, I love Tila, so no matter what, it's my decision.
So your father, clearly a more conservative guy.
Yeah.
What about, like, your sister and mom's reactions?
My mom kind of looked at the whole thing as, you know, she's a little too wild for you, Ryan. Like, you don't really need somebody like that. But I could honestly care less as to whether my parents really like the person that I fall in love with, because that's all that matters. If I fall in love with you, that's it. That's the bottom line.
When we come back, we'll take an extended sneak peek at next week's Cancun vacation, including the final 3. And more from the remaining 2 episodes of A Shot at Love with Tila Tequila. In my opinion, worth hanging out for. Yeah, do it. Okay, so when we lift these lids, whoever finishes the food on their plate first gets to host the rest of the show, okay? 1, 2, 3, go. Go! Come on, go.
I am not eating eyes right now. No.
No fun. Oh! Hi, just a minute, I'm chewing. We're back. I hope you enjoyed our hangover time together. As a reward, here's a look at what's coming up on A Shot at Love with Tila Tequila. Next time on A Shot at Love, it's down to the final 3, and Tila whisks the gang away for fun in the sun.
To all of us in Cancun having a blast and a shot of love.
You got these 2 dolphins behind you, and they're just pushing you.
But emotions and jealousy get in the way.
Dates normally have an ending same night that they go out on.
You being a sarcastic today?
Yep.
He has to realize that I get a lot of attention, and he can't get jealous like that all the time.
I didn't come here to make friends. I could really care less what they think. My game plan in Cancun is to show Tila who my opponents really are.
Would somebody like Danny be your type?
She's a little promiscuous for my taste.
Promiscuous?
Nothing would make me happier than Danny dying.
I just want you to be honest.
No, it's...
Then, in the most dramatic elimination yet,
One of you will be going home tonight.
someone's about to get their heart broken.
This is hard.
We want to thank Ryan for being here tonight. You know, Ryan, you were my favorite contestant on the show. Before we go, the final 3, who's your pick?
You want an honest opinion?
Yes.
Honestly, I hope she ends up with a guy. That's because I really don't think that the remaining 2 girls left have anything fully to offer her.
Really?
So I really hope she goes
So
home
you
with Bobby.
think Bobby's the guy?
I think so.
Fair enough. All right, if there's anything we've forgotten to cover that you absolutely need to see next week, let us know at ashotatlove.mtv.com. Also, don't forget to stick around next week for highlights of the Cancun vacation. It's down to the final 3, everyone. And our special guest next week will be Danny. Or Bobby. Or maybe Amanda. You didn't think I'd give it away, did you? Really? Come on. We'll see you then.